cause I'm doing me. Still shine with no jewelry. I would rather have the unity. It's gonna be you if it's you and me. No tears in my mama eyes. Got a team full of ride-or-dies. Hail Mary, nigga, rock-a-bye, all eyes on me. Made it out the hood, I'm so grateful. Never know what talent gon' take it. Jealous niggas never made a breakthrough. That's why they watch it so hateful. All eyes on me. They say the top is so lonely.
And you're constantly influencing and impacting the future generation, right? And so these are some of the things that we want to begin to see how folks can help build those folks on the front line. Because a lot of the artists in the 80s, the drug dealer was the most popular person. It wasn't the artist.
Yep,
right? And so now the rapper is rapping about being the drug dealer, right? And going to jail and getting indicted because of what they're saying. Right? Which is, we need to change that. Right? Like, how can you get paid for saying something? Why is that cool? Right? Because at one point in time, cool can be what we define.
Yes.
Who says what's cool?
It still is.
Right.
Right.
So if we bring all the cool people together and we pay them for our coolness, right? Then cool is defined by us.
Right.
Right? And we could change all of this shit that our kids is trying to say is for the culture.
Which leads me to my next question. Powerful circle of Black people who are deep in the pockets. Why haven't we seen that yet?
So, what you have to understand, we don't control the system, right? So you ask me like why I say one thing and won't say another thing, right? We don't have the economics to control our existence right now.
Right.
And so some things that I say, some people might not like. And then they'll stop their funding because this is not a democracy. No matter how much we want to say that this is a democracy, it's not.
Right.
We saw a lady, the head of an institution, be removed from her institution because of some stuff that they made up, right? And I say, she might have did it, but you made it up.
You're
Why is it
about
the Harvard University, right?
Yeah.
Then we also saw the ladies from the Fearless Fund who were funding different Black women and different things. And this man comes out of Florida and says, we're going to put an injunction in to stop you from doing that, right? Same thing with us with the cannabis. You see Black people set up a system so that they can bring equity back to these communities who were destroyed by the war on drugs. Then you have these big white companies come in, say, we're going to put a lawsuit against you and an injunction to stop you from doing that until we can catch up. That's like you having a 10-mile head in a race.
Right.
You stop, come back to trip me so that I don't catch up to you.
Right.
You already 10 miles ahead.
Right. But is that flattering?
The math ain't mathing. Flatter me another way.
I think it's just a testimony of how much they feel threatened.
But they're stopping our flow.
Right.
Right?
It's flattering, but it's still harmful, dangerous. Even if they're not coming back, there's still even tax hole in the road. Like it's a bad look. What's that line?
So again, why haven't we seen that?
Because they control what you see. Some people, like we think, like I used to I fought artists all the time. Like I'm telling you, I was the one. I was the one cussing them out, fighting. You know, I would pull up in radio stations. I would pull up to concerts. I would pull up to elected officials. They would all tell you, no matter who it is, I'm cussing, fighting, right? And I got 50 young people behind me. They with me, right?
Right.
But as a lot of these folks don't know. They don't know, right? They're not conscious. They go to the studio. And I'm not making excuses for nobody, right? But how I think it's more important for us to there's people who control these people's pockets. Now they don't have to say what it is they're saying. They control their mouth, right? But how do we? And this has been a forever conversation since hip hop started, right? How can they make money by the positive rappers don't make the money that the negative rappers make, right? People like me don't make the money that Uncle Tom's make, right? We don't have the reach, we don't have the power to control our community and influence and impact to make change. The people that elected officials have told me, like, if it wasn't for you, Erica Ford, we wouldn't work with that group. They don't vote. They don't invest in our campaigns. There's no reason for us to support them or care about them. Right? They told me that. And so I had to fight them for everything that we got. Right? And fight sometimes, like fighting words, fighting physically, fighting, right? But that is a toll. That is a toll on you. Right? So some people don't want to go through that. Individualism. If I can make this money and take care of my family, build wealth and do this and stay out of the way, because don't think that they're not told to be quiet and play basketball, right? And at some point, some of them broke the line and said something. Was it sustained? Right? They built stuff in all of the institutions. They built a social justice impact or DEI. Now they're trying to take DEI away, right? Diversity in equity and inclusion, right? They're trying to take them all away now, right? So that would all of the urban departments, right? All the line items that support Black folks and Black causes and this. All the people who got scholarships to schools, right? They're trying to get rid of all of that, right? And so some people are scared, just plain and simple, because they all right.
And
to his point, until they ain't all right. The point in which they lose their, because they coming for a lot of people. Right? Because just like you said earlier, if they come for me at night, they coming for you in the morning. Right? And so we need to just wake up, and we want to wake people up to the point that we have to do this together, right? And we have to maintain what we have, and we have to grow what we don't have, right? And that's some people raising their consciousness, making them aware, but also creating an avenue, like the building of the New York City Crisis Management System. There's young Black men and women throughout this city who are earning a living by stopping violence, right? Or making music to stop violence. Because he can't go into school and make music unless there was an avenue for that.
That's true.
Right? So now he's going to get paid to go into school and make music. Right? And so, although those are little things, but they can lead to something bigger. Right?
When you talk about hip hop,
we'll be changing the mindset of people.
I agree. When you talk about hip hop and its progression and the fact that you fought so hard with the positive rappers, right? The Tribes, the Brand Nubians, Jungle Brothers, so forth and so on, right? And you look at Jay-Z, right? Jay-Z wanted to rhyme consciously, right? That's the thing that he wanted to do. That was in his spirit. But he understood the financial situation and the business of it and decided to go the other way. But at the same time, threading the conscious music within his words, right? Do you feel like that's a strategy that could be used with rappers now?
Well, I don't understand what you said.
He's trying to say.
And I didn't listen to Jay-Z's music like that to know what he rapped about or what he didn't rap about.
So, so to break it down a little more simply, right? So Jay-Z kind of like glorified hustling and stuff like that, right? But in the midst of him rapping about these things, he always gave us wisdom.
Jukes, okay.
He always gave us game about business, about all kind of things as far as our people are concerned. What I'm asking you is, as far as the rappers of today, do you feel like they should take somewhat of the same strategy, right? You can make your money talking about your experience, but at the same time, you can educate the people.
But as D1 said, that's not your experience right now.
Well, with some rappers, it is.
No, it's not.
You're not
What
living like
rapper
that
is
once you're out.
What rapper is out there killing someone? If not, they're going to jail, right?
I mean, in that fact,
So,
yes.
like, you don't make rap to stay in a negative space in your life, right? A lot of them move out of the community into a nice environment.
Immediately.
Right? Immediately.
Yeah.
If not
Because you'll die.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
And
no,
so
good reason.
that's not what, like, why do you have, I lived in the same neighborhood. Rap about me, nigga. Shit.
Nah, I fucks with Pat.
Yeah.
Look at how he talks to these niggas.
Yeah, yo.
Yo, turn that shit up.
Turn that shit the fuck up right now.
Talking that shit. Let's go.
Yo. When you up and you winning, shit is awesome. Never felt real pain till a nigga lost one. If somebody take from you, what it's gonna cost them? Tired of niggas acting like they really put in work. Hit a boss come, be yourself. It'll do you better in the long run than see yourself staring down the barrel of a long gun. Some rappers never had no street cred, so they bought some.